Hi guys, welcome to another episode of AJAWI TV. I'm AJAWI, and for today we'll be looking at a few properties, and we'll be talking about what you should do before you actually purchase properties, right? You're overseas and you're looking to purchase property in Jamaica. What should you really be doing before you actually purchase these properties? All right, that's what we'll be looking at today. But before we get into that, I wanted to discuss some stuff with you as it relates to the live and you being here and just participating. All right, so before we start, let's just get into that. All right, I'm just waiting for a few people to come in, and then we can get started on that. All right. So if you're here, let me know if the sound is too loud. Right, it's always good to get your feedback while we're doing this. So let's just get into this. All right, just give me your feedback. Let me know if you're hearing me properly, and then we can get the show on the road. Right, I'm gonna be here for 30 minutes today. Not going to be going over that time. I believe that there should be a commitment, right? And today the commitment is 30 minutes. All right, so if it is that you're not here on time, then I'm sorry, but we all gotta have a timeline, right? So that's my time for today, 30 minutes. Alright guys, so I actually have a few properties that I looked at, and this week I looked at Westmoreland, right? Westmoreland, and I found three properties that I want to look at. So I want you guys to understand, whenever I'm doing these lives, they do take time, right? They do take time to actually get these things done. So I made the commitment to be here every Sunday, right, at 7 o'clock, or try to be here at 7 o'clock. And all I ask is that you show up at that time and we just have a conversation around the particular topic that we have for that particular Sunday. And a part of that commitment on your part is, as soon as you come in, you hit the like button, so that we can get the videos out there to the right people, right? Or the algorithm will pick up the channel overall. So that's my commitment, is that I'll try and make sure during the week I look out for properties that are being posted. And then your commitment is, once you're here, you hit the like button, right, so that the video reach where it's supposed to reach as it relates to the number of likes. Because without your like, can't really go far, right? So that's one commitment that is there between yourself and I. Right? The other commitment is that as a subscriber of the channel, or as somebody who wants to get this information, which is the information that I'm presenting on the channel, I expect you to be here on the Sunday during the live to actually get the properties that I actually post. A lot of people reach out to me after the live and ask, oh, I missed the live, can you send me the link to these properties? The answer for that is simply no. If it is that you want the links, then show up at the live. You understand? A lot of people took the time out to be here during the live to get the links, so I expect you to also show up so that you can get the links, right? I think that is fair. right? And I don't think that that is expecting too much. So show up, get the information that you want, and don't try not to contact me after to send you a link directly, because at the end of the day, if it is that you do not show up at the live and somebody else show up at the live and they want it, then you know it's just simple trade-off, right? So that's all I have to say. Do not ask me to send you the link after the live, because I'm just not going to, right? Because at the end of the day, once I'm finished with the live, those are clear, that's out of the way, and I have stuff that I need to do, and I have to do those things. So if you're at the live, then you get the information and you can run with it. All right, tell me if you think that that's fair enough, right? So your commitment is show up at the live, hit the like once you're in the live, and do not ask for it after, right? I think that's fair enough, right? So hit the likes, guys, hit the likes as you come in, right? Okay, I'll turn it down a little. Thanks for that. Okay, how is that now? Thanks for that feedback. All right, so I found a property in Westmoreland. I found 3, right? So for this live, I'm going to give you 3 properties, and I'm going to be talking about what I think you should be doing before you purchase properties, right? All right, so first property, all right? Let me just pull that up for you. Alright, $6.5 million. That's what the first property is. Located in Hanover, right? Area is Green Island, Hanover. 7 acres for $6.5 million. The contact number for the person is, let's see here, 876-459-1825, and I'm gonna show you that property right now. So let me just share that with you, right? Let me just share that with you. So this is the property, 6.5 million, West Hanover, right? Somebody said that they wanted something in Hanover. I just looked through and I found this. Again, I'm not a realtor. I don't sell properties. I just look, I just search. When I find them, I make a note of them, and then I bring it to you guys. Now with this, what do I think you should be doing? One, you should actually be, hold up, let me just check the number of likes first before I can get into that, right? Alright, so we have 13 people here and only 8 likes, so After this one, we're gonna pause a little and let the likes build up, right? Because at the end of the day, you know, it's a commitment, so we gotta get it right. So those that are here, just click the like and let's get this. Let's continue with the show, right? See guys, a lot of people say to me, hey AJAWI, I like the channel, I like what you're doing, continue to do it. But at the same time, they are not hitting the like button whenever they view videos. So this is one property, you know, whoever wants that, you can get it. I'm gonna share the link in the comments section. Alright, I'm gonna share the link in the comment section so you can check that out. So yes guys, a lot of people reach out to me and they're like, AJAWI, I like what you're doing, I like the channel, I like that you have taken the time out to really do this for us and we're overseas and stuff like that. And I'm like, why am I not seeing that translate into likes for the videos? I think people find it hard to support other Jamaicans, or Jamaicans find it difficult to support Jamaicans, right? To simply hit the like button on a video, even though they like the content and they want the content and the content is helping them, they find it difficult to just simply hit the like button, right? And that's all I'm asking for. I give away all of my experience, I give away all of the knowledge that I've gained for free. Come here and I give it away to you guys free of cost, right? I bought equipment, I bought everything, and I say, hey, I'm going to give this free to returning residents because I just simply want to help them. Then a lot of people are like, yo, I like what you're doing, continue to do it, but then you're not supporting. Come on, you've got to support the thing if it is that you like it, right? I think that's only fair. Alright, so what do I think you should be doing whenever you are doing whenever you are a returning resident and you're looking to buy properties? The first thing that you should be doing is doing research on the area, right? This week I went to 2 locations for 2 persons overseas and I got a lot of information. All I did was just go to the location, use the drone, fly over, take images, take videos. Then I go back home and I check certain things like, what is the area like? Is it prone to flooding? Right? One particular location that I went to, it has been marked by the Meteorological Service of Jamaica as being an area that is prone to flooding, right? And simply doing a little search to get that information and then presenting it to the person that, hey, look, this is the area that you're buying. I'm not telling you to buy or not to buy, but this is the information on the area. They can see images from above, they can see pictures of the site, of their particular site. We provide them with volume and folio for that particular property. What is the area of the land that they're looking at, right? Also, we search and basically try to find the crime stats on that area. Yes, you can actually do that. You can actually go onto Google and just type in crime stats for Portland, crime stats for Spanish Town, and then you will see information on that, right, from the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And I think that information is very valuable to somebody who is looking to buy. Remember, you're not just buying a piece of property and living on that property in a vacuum, right? You're not living in a vacuum. You're buying into the area, the general area, and as such you need to do your research on that area if it is that you're serious, right? Especially as a returning resident, right? So what I didn't know this week was that Portland, Jamaica is considered as the safest parish in Jamaica, right? Safest parish in Jamaica. And that's simply by me researching, and I think based on my research it was like the last murder for that area was in 2018 or something like that. But you know, that was the overall view, and the source of that information is from the Gleaner Jamaica, right? So you have to get those information, right? So that's what I did. I just researched the property and then present that information to the person, right? I also look at what is the wind direction like, what type of soil is there, right? For one particular person, their soil was a lot of clay, it's a high clay content, and the water table for that particular property was very high. And that is something to consider before you buy a property, because when you buy a property that has a high water table, then you're looking at drainage problem, right? How much water is being retained on that property? What are you going to be doing as it relates to your foundation? A high clay content means that you're going to have to now think about a raft foundation instead of a standard strip foundation, right? So there are a lot of things that you should be looking at before you actually buy a property, if it is that you're serious about making a serious investment. A lot of us, what we do is we look at an area, we like the area, we like the picture of the property. The property looks green, and we say yes, we like that, right? And then we purchase. But at the end of the day, what is the area like? What is the soil type like? One thing that I liked about this particular site visit is that rain fell before I went to the site, which was good. What is a raft foundation? Stick a pin on that one. I'll get back to you. I have a lot of people in the house now, so guys, bring the likes up. Bring the likes up. That's our commitment. Your commitment, right? If you have not clicked the like, go ahead and click it. Alright, so the next, I'm not going to pass your question. I'm just going to go to the next property and then I get back to your question. Alright, so the next property, Westmoreland, right? This one is in Westmoreland and it is for $4 million. It's our 1/3 of an acre flat residential land in Smithfield, right? Smithfield. So this one I'm going to show you now. Contact number, same contact number, 876-459-1825, right? So let me just share that with you now. As I say, guys, I have other commitments. I'm going to be on for just 30 minutes, no more than 30 minutes, right? So this is the next property. This is the property over here. Again, I just searched and found it. All right, I'm not a real estate agent, just a regular person that searched and found it. All right, that's what the road looks like. This gives a good idea of what the area in front of the property looks like. It would have been nice to have an overall view of the area. This would appear that there's just selling the road, right? Because you get more images on the road itself than you do on the actual property and what the property looks like. But hey, they are not necessarily looking to give you all of that information. And that's where my job comes in. I actually give you that information. What is the area looking like? Where is the sun direction, sun path? Where is the wind coming from? What are you looking at when you're on the site itself versus what you're looking at when you're standing in front of the property? So that's another one. All right. So check that one out. All right, let me just put the link, as I said, put the link in here for you guys. So let me copy that link for you. That's one link. And link number 2. So that's 2 links, right? So check that out, check those out. Alright. So what is a raft foundation? Right? Raft foundation is simply what it sounds like, a raft. Remember, you build a raft to cover a wide area and then you can sit on it and it floats, right? A raft floats in water, right? And that's what it is. It's a large foundation, right? It spreads out, and then you put the building on top of it, and instead of the building creating a point load on the soil, right, it spreads out that load over a larger surface area, right? So imagine having a pencil, right? So let me use my sketch pad just to show you. So this is a raft, right? And this pencil is placed on the raft. What will happen is the load will be distributed across this entire surface area, and then the soil underneath it takes that load, right? Versus this is the soil, and then I put a building on top of it, which creates a point load, and because the load bearing capacity of this soil is so low, it will fail, right? So the lower the load bearing capacity of a soil, the wider you want the foundation to be, right? And the raft is just a big surface area or a large surface area that you place that load on so that it is distributed over a larger surface area. That's pretty much what a raft foundation is, right? So there you have it. There you have it. I hope that explains it for you. Alright, so that's property number 2. Right, that's property number 2. So when you are overseas and you're looking now to buy your property, right, and you actually get your survey done, as in your drone survey or your site investigation, that gives you that much more buying power, or what I say, motivation to actually go ahead and purchase into an area, because now you know certain information about the property. A real estate agent will sell you a property in any location, right? It is not the real estate agent's responsibility to tell you, hey, these are the negatives of the property, as it relates to, like, they're gonna tell you every single thing. It's not their responsibility. They're supposed to sell you that particular lot, wherever that lot is. That's what their job is, to sell you the lot, right? For me, my responsibility, or what I want for you, is to give you the information, all of the information that you need in order to buy that property and feel comfortable and live on that property comfortably over the next 100 years or 200 years, if you live that long, right? So that's what my commitment is to you, to get you that information, right? So next lot. Let's see. So the third lot I found was for $3.1 million, right? It's in a housing scheme in Westmoreland, Shrewsbury housing scheme. It's what, 4,693 square feet. That's really small, but you know, less than quarter acre, but I think it's a good opportunity for somebody, right? Good opportunity for somebody. Same contact number, guys, 459-1825. Let me just show you what I was looking at. It doesn't give much information about the lot. The images don't give much, but I think that it's, you know, somebody might want it, right? The value of a real estate agent is to bring you the lots, to show you the lot so that you can buy. What you want to do is have a good relationship with that real estate agent so that they tell you straight up that, hey, these are the issues that I found and I wouldn't buy, or I would buy. But the real estate agent's job is to sell you the property. This is the land. It does not give you much based on what I'm seeing, but it's in a housing scheme. I don't know what the housing scheme is like, but I thought for 3.1 million, maybe you need to check out the location, maybe you need to check out more information about it. All right, so just check that out. All right. Yes, raft foundation does increase the cost of construction, right? Because you're no longer thinking about a strip foundation which is under every wall. You're now thinking about a raft foundation which is over a larger surface area. So the amount of marl and the amount of equipment that you will need to use, the amount of equipment that you will need to use increases, because you're now going to have to compact that area, a large surface area. You're going to have to get approved or appropriate hardcore material or a base to really fill that large surface area. So it does increase the cost of construction. It is now what, 7:26, so I have 4 minutes to go. Any other questions? I am going to stick to the time today because I am working on a studio project. As a matter of fact, let me just show you my studio project that I'm working on, right? So this is my studio project that I'm working on for school, right? It's in Ocherius, right? And I'm doing I'm designing a cannabis-based food museum, right? So that's my design so far. I haven't finished it as yet. I'm still working on it. So you see, I took the time out to come and speak to you guys simply because I made the commitment to be here with you guys, and as a result, that's why I'm here, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Guys, always remember, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I make videos just like this one. Whenever you want a consultation, I do consultations, right? They are not free. My consultations, you have to go to my website, select a time, select a day, and pay for your consultation. A lot of people try to call me and say, hey, quick question. From I hear quick question, then I know from that you're trying to get around my consultation. My time is very valuable. When I come here to give you the information on YouTube free of cost, I just do it, right? Because I believe that as a young Jamaican, I have to stop complaining about the issues that are in Jamaica and actually make a difference. Start to make a difference, right? And that's why I come here and say, yo, I'll give it away free. So when you call me, right, on my time, when I have to be focusing on other stuff, to make a bread, to make a living, then you have to pay for that time, right? I think that is fair, right? I think that is fair. So yeah, I agree. I don't understand these listings with just 2 pictures. But again, if you want information, you can always link me if you're interested in the area. And just wait a minute, did I post the link? Did I post the link? I didn't, right? Let me just post the link for you before I move on, right? I'm going over my time, but I think it's valuable. There we go. Alright, so I just posted the link. So yeah, I'm not gonna stay long. As I said, whenever you want my time, you know, I'm going to charge you for it. That's just simply it. Alright, I don't mean any offense or anything, but at the end of the day, I have to ensure that I can feed my family at the end of the day, right? If it is that you reach out to me and you're like, oh, I know what I want to do and I know this and I don't need a consultation, immediately I'm gonna think that you're not serious about what you're doing, right? Because a consultation is a part of the process, and if you want to skip the process, then at the end of the day it doesn't make sense, right? So with that said, I want to say thank you for joining, thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, thank you for establishing the contract between you and I, the social contract of how we will proceed. And I'll see you next time. I'm going to head into my other engagement right now. Alright, so see you next time. Peace out. Love you guys. Stay safe. Stay safe.